You ready? It's Christian Estrada.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Thank you for coming. Everyone, congratulations to Meredith. It's back for 5 years on this beautiful night. I was doing some thinking, and I think that the only somewhat positive thing to come from this whole Bill Cosby fiasco is that I no longer have to hear your stupid Cosby impressions at parties. But poor Kenan Thompson, though, he was like 5 episodes away from just really getting his Cosby impression down. But for someone who makes a living doing a Cosby impression, he has by far the worst Cosby impression I have ever heard. This new year, my resolution is to make a new dude friend, one who's so spiritually connected with me, so in tune with my thoughts. Yes, that we often refer to each other as batch. Like on a Wednesday night, I want to call this guy up and be like, "Hey, batch, what are you doing? Want to smoke some pot, do some lines, crush some pussy? Cool, batch. Come over in an hour. Hey man, like, I just want to let you know, like, through all my ups and downs, all my darkest lows, you've always been there for me. And that's why you're my #1 batch." At my work right now, like, morale is at like an all-time low. And they've initiated this kind of cool thing called your one special thing to help you get you through the week. Like, let's say, for example, Monday morning you want to go work at the Starbucks down the street because it helps you focus. Great, do it, as long as we're all on the same team, right? Or Tuesday in the afternoon, you want to go do a yoga class because it makes you happy. Fantastic. My one special thing is every Wednesday at 1:30, I want to dim the lights in the office, light some candles, put on Sawdays, a smooth operator, and dead center in the office, I just want to sacrifice a pygmy goat. In the name of Allah, because a happy Allah is a happy me, and a happy me equals more sales, baby. When I started driving, my parents were like, "Mijo, be careful. Because if you get into a car accident, we could lose everything." And I don't see how, like, I cannot get into a car accident while driving and knowing that I have the potential of just ruining my family's well-being. So, like, I know school is like 15 miles from here, but I'll just walk. I once saw my dad throw an avocado at my mom. Fortunately, he missed, and we had guacamole with dinner that night. And I'm not saying there's anything funny about domestic violence. I just think sometimes it can result in a lovely side dish to an already beautiful, traditional Mexican meal. Like, I once saw my mom slap my dad with a burrito, and moments later we're eating fajitas. And now that I'm thinking of it, I think my parents have some weird food fetish. I'm from a very small town called Owanga. It's like population's like 1,000. And just like as reference for how small this town is, its cultural mecca is the Dairy Queen. And that's technically in the next town over. So you can imagine, like, at the age of 22 coming here, like, how, like, just fucking wonderful San Francisco is. It's so multicultural. Like, there's a fucking, I can barely hold my excitement. There's a fucking Benihana here, okay, guys? And I don't think I'm better than the people who never left my hometown for leaving. Like, I think I'm way better than them for leaving. Okay, my life is great. Like, right now, I'm almost 30, right? And I live above a pho restaurant, okay? With 5 other people, none of whom I get to hook up with casually. Okay? And every day, I go home, right? After work, I go to the kitchen, and I open up the fridge, knowing very well I have no food in there. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go to Benihana. Like, why not? Like, they fucking chop the food in front of your face. It's the most authentic Japanese experience. Like, my 2-word Yelp review of Benihana is muy auténtico. I would never have that experience back home in Rwanda. Like, if I was still there, I'd be like, I'd probably be like married with my high school sweetheart, right? And we'd probably have like a house with a fucking backyard. I think earlier today, we probably would have made dinner with each other for our kids. And then like later, like we get in our PJs and like get ready for family movie night. Like probably watch like Shrek 2. It's Kayla's favorite. Can't say anniversary special edition. Fucking stupid. Like San Francisco's where it's at. I'll leave you with this. I do have one friend on Facebook from middle school who's from Awanga. I actually haven't even seen her since middle school. But I like keeping her around because she's like this interesting people into a world very far removed from the friends I've made as an adult. Like her Facebook posts are very wholesome. Like one might be like, made tomato soup from scratch, made for the kids. So delicious. Or something like, knit a scarf for my son Adrian. He's gonna be so warm and cozy this winter. Or something like, fuck Obama's a goddamn Muslim! And I'm like, wow, pick these cherry tomatoes from our family garden. Can't wait to make some more tomato soup. Don't trail me, motherfucker! If you take my guns, I will shoot you! Abortion is murder! But, like, I like keeping her around because like she just gives fucking fantastic tomato soup recipes. Alright, that's my time. Thank you.
Estrada! Oh, that's ridiculous. You took